1.
The Chinese robot Astribot has amazed the world with its abilities. The delicate balance of two superpowers, the United States and China, competing, among other things, in the field of robotics, may be disrupted with the advent of an assistant robot named Astribot. The smoothness and precision of the movements of this Chinese humanoid impressed Western experts so much that some of them considered this video fake. Machine vision helps the robot identify the objects it is dealing with and choose a way to influence them. Astribot's hands are equipped not with fingers, but rather with claws, and the way he deftly manipulates them is truly fascinating. It remains to retrofit this household assistant with a means of mobility and find out how much this miracle of technology could cost.
2.
Artificial intelligence has become the leader of a political party in Denmark. The Synthetic Party, led by a chatbot named Leader Lars, expects to win a seat in parliament in the November Danish general election. The chatbot and part-time political leader of the Synthetic Party is programmed by a team of Danish artists, taking into account data on Danish political life collected over the past 50 years. The AI party is designed to represent the values of Danish marginal political movements, which is 20% of Danes who do not want to vote for parliamentary parties. Some of the measures proposed by the Synthetic Party include the establishment of a universal basic income of 100,000 Danish kroner per month, or $13,700. The Leader Lars chatbot will not be able to participate in the elections, but the people members of the Synthetic Party are determined to implement their platform based on artificial intelligence.
3.
Online dating is becoming more and more dangerous. This pretty Chinese woman, registered on a dating site, easily communicates on any topic of interest to men. Football, chess, politics, here she is like a fish in water. And all because she is a deepfake generated by this man in real time. The purpose of such an acquaintance is to muddle the brains of an unlucky fan and extort as much money from him as possible, and then, without saying goodbye, go into the sunset. In China today, this is a real epidemic, as the gender ratio in this country is in serious imbalance. There are 115 men for every 100 women in China. In general, going online with the advent of artificial intelligence and neural networks is becoming more dangerous because the spread of this technology to the whole world is only a matter of time.
4.
Artificial intelligence has taken architecture and design seriously. The creation of architectural projects and design sketches has ceased to be a matter exclusively for professional architects and designers. From now on, thanks to artificial intelligence, any doodle drawn even by a 3-year-old child can become a chic architectural project. Image generation based on simple brushstrokes takes place in real time using the Stable Diffusion Neural Network. You just need to choose which visualization you need, external or internal, and then give yourself completely to the process of inspiration. If in the future the Scribble Architect project, in addition to visualization, develops technical solutions, then there will be no need for architects during construction at all.
5.
This is an amazing parallel world of Chinese civilization. Two worlds, Chinese and Western, are developing in parallel, competing fiercely with each other. That's why it's so interesting to observe an alternative reality. This is a futuristic landscape of one of the largest cities in the world. About 30 million people live in the Chinese city of Chongqing, and here, as elsewhere in China, each resident has his own social rating. However, the Chinese easily bypass the social rating system with a portable projector, putting a light mask on their face. Agree, it's very witty. And here are reliable Chinese hydraulic robot legs that replace a stepladder. The Chinese freed themselves from the need to carry a heavy folding ladder during repairs. The reliability of devices made in China is checked very seriously. This is a crash test of a Chinese smartphone that is dipped in boiling soup, after which the gadget remains alive and well.
6.
The world's first Miss AI Beauty contest will be held as part of the World AI Creator Awards. Miss Artificial Intelligence is the world's first beauty contest for models created using neural networks. It is curious that this competition will take place almost 200 years after the world's first beauty contest for real beauties. The judges will evaluate the participants in 3 main categories: external beauty, the set of technologies used, and popularity on social networks. In other words, to win the contest, participants will not only have to generate an image of a girl, but also win the hearts of subscribers. In addition to living people, the jury will also include AI beauties who have already gained popularity on social networks. The prize fund of the contest is more than $20,000.
7,
Advertising in the starry sky will become a common thing. The Angara rocket launched into orbit a prototype of satellites that will broadcast advertisements, gathering in a certain order over the heads of the inhabitants of planet Earth. The satellites will be controlled by a specially written program responsible for the orientation of these lighting devices in the space of the starry sky. The principle of operation of the space advertising platform is the same as that of the swarm of quadricopters used in China on big holidays. And if space satellite advertising is at least half as spectacular as the Chinese, this project has every chance of becoming successful. Anyway, very soon we will see an advertising constellation in the night sky among the stars, which, according to the idea of the creators of this project, should attract the attention of millions of people.
8,
A video call that will divide your life into before and after. Microsoft has introduced a neural network that generates video based on just one photo of a person. The technology has turned out to be so effective, and the result of its use is so impressive that there is no doubt that scammers will use it. The human eye is no longer able to distinguish the generated video from the real one, and older people are primarily at risk here. Imagine a grandmother who gets a call from her beloved grandson on Zoom and tells her about a terrible car accident involving his parents. To save their lives, an urgent, expensive medical operation is needed, and only a grandmother can give money for it.
9,
The most nimble robot in the world welcomed humanity. Boston Dynamics has released a trailer featuring a new generation Atlas robot that amazed viewers with its graceful agility. The Atlas robot of the previous generation had a hydraulic drive, which allowed it to perform dizzying stunts, but did not meet all safety requirements. Switching to an electric drive deprived the robot of the ability to do somersaults, but endowed it with other spectacular superpowers. The robot has become more flexible, has learned to rotate the body 180 degrees, and stand up from the most uncomfortable positions. According to the company's engineers, Atlas robots of the new generation will be able to help people in everyday life and work in high-tech industries.
10,
News of the world of artificial intelligence in one line. The cat hunter startup for searching for lost pets recognizes any cat using facial recognition technology and automatically publishes an announcement about the find on social networks so that the animal returns to its owner as soon as possible. And here are the new models of Nike sneakers, the design of which is completely created by neural networks. The development took into account the latest discoveries in the field of sports research. Well, this is a street guitar robot that will masterfully perform any piece of music, and will do it better than professional musicians who have only 10 fingers on their hands. This robot painter can do his job better than a human. It is equipped with sensors with artificial intelligence, and it is enough just to leave it in the room so that it flawlessly paints the walls in it. However, so far not everything that AI does is perfect. This is how the Sora neural network generated a video with a car U-turn. Spectacular, but implausible.
11,
Humanity will become a multi-planetary civilization or die out. For the first time in the history of human civilization, there is a chance to spread life and consciousness beyond the planet Earth. And we must do this while our civilization is still strong. This statement was made by Elon Musk at the presentation of the Space Travel Project, where he spoke about plans to create a self-sufficient civilization on Mars in the next 20 years. Humanity is obliged to preserve the light of consciousness, spreading it beyond the solar system, until the Third World War or another event of similar destructive force occurred. For this purpose, it is necessary to move about 1 million people and several million tons of cargo from Earth to Mars, launching 10 rockets a day for 8 years, and this is quite feasible, although it sounds like fiction. According to Musk, outside the solar system, humanity is likely to find traces of dead single-planet civilizations that could not escape beyond their planet.
12,
When will humanity split into 2 species, Morlocks and Eloi? Gabe Newell's Starfish Company has unveiled its brain implant that expands interaction with the digital environment. This neurochip is designed to permanently change the feeling of gamers during the game, and after this experience, the usual gameplay will seem flat and colorless. Gabe Newell believes that the meat interface in the form of eyes and ears only limits our feelings from the game, and direct contact of the brain with the computer will provide a complete immersion in virtual reality. In real life, this implant can permanently change a person's cognitive abilities, as it will open access to the capabilities of the human brain, which people today do not even realize. So humanity will be divided into two types, the Morlocks and the Eloi of H.G. Wells. And Eloi with chips in their heads will become a new stage in the evolution of mankind, and Morlocks will become second-class people. We are talking more about new technologies on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe.